5, 4.
Hi everybody.
Hello there.
Hello Karen.
Hello Simon.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too. And lovely to talk to you.
Yes. Got another exciting week.
We do.
I love it when we have new things opening up around the museum.
Yes, it is nice to be able to offer you something, you know, interesting
and
for you to see.
Can I say, I've been waiting for this exhibition. I don't know, it feels like a very long time, but probably as far back as pre-lockdown when I first heard about it.
Yes, yeah.
This particular exhibition I have a bit of an affinity for. Yiddicky. What's the full title? Yiddicky.
Yiddicky.
Didgeridoo and the sound or something. I should have got that right, shouldn't I? But it basically...
We all know it as Yiddicky.
Yeah, it's about the sound of didgeridoos. So it's a whole exhibition on one of my favourite instruments. In fact, I managed to sneak in to side the exhibition and have a bit of a play.
It's very special.
Half of our dynamic duo and a stand-in.
Yes. You'll be pleased to know that Sarah.
Sarah's there.
Sarah's there.
She would not miss out.
No.
I mean, she'd come off a deathbed to come in.
I'm sure she would.
I think she would.
Unfortunately, Kelly was not available this week, so Lee does a wonderful job.
Yeah, so look out, Kelly.
Yes.
You might be, out of a job if you're not careful.
Yeah, we
Just
hope.
saying.
Yeah. And there's also Luke as well from Exhibitions. Tells us a little bit as well. So we hope you enjoy Yiddicky.
Hi, volunteers at National Museum. My name's Luke. I'm part of the exhibitions team, and I'm happy to welcome you to Yiddicky. It's all about didgeridoos and the sounds of Australia. So behind me you can see a few of those lovely Yiddickies that actually originate from up in Arnhem Land, from the Yolngu people. And this exhibition is really about the story of how they're made, the sounds they make, and the way that they represent culture and the power of culture within that community. And of course, didgeridoos have been adopted around Australia, but they really do originate from this one place. And there's one family that we're particularly focused on in this exhibition, and the head of that family is Jalu, who you'll meet as you come through and hear more about how and what he does with the amazing Yiddicky, and how that also encourages the world and Australians to sort of embrace that cultural identity.
Hi, welcome back, volunteers at home. I've got a bit of an exchange program happening, so I've got Mr. Lee here.
Happy to go by the name Kelly if that just suits the theming better.
Slightly different height with me and Lee today.
Evening it out a bit.
How are we doing, Lee?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm very good. So we're in a pretty magical place today. Where are we, Lee?
So we're in the Yiddicky exhibition, telling the story of the didgeridoo, which was going to be opening to the public on Friday. So if you want to come and check it out at some point over the next coming days, it'd be a good thing to do.
So what date is Friday?
That's a great question, Sarah. 25th, I believe.
25th. Are we opening earlier at all?
There is plans to open on Thursday. We'll let you know if that's going to happen or not, but we might be opening to the public on Thursday, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. So have we ever had a didgeridoo exhibition here before?
No, from memory, look, in my 4 years we haven't had anything major. I'm not sure if Encounters featured a lot of didgeridoos and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we did have one didgeridoo that was from... I think it was from Arnhem Land, and it was made out of bamboo. So at the time they called that bamboo. So that bamboo didgeridoo is housed at the British Museum. So that was really awesome to have that piece back here. But looking around, it's a pretty incredible exhibition. The way it's laid out with the didgeridoos inserted into the pillars below the canopies that you'll all see when you come in, it'll be quite a magical place. And I think there's going to be quite a lot of sound in here as well, Lee.
Yeah, so there's going to be sound effects. We're going to have these things called thunderboards where you can sort of stand on the thunderboard. It provides a bit of a vibration. You can literally feel the power of the yidaki flowing through you. So it should be a pretty fun experience, I would imagine.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of speakers that are hanging from the ceiling, and when you're able to stand under them, you'll be able to hear the didgeridoo that's numbered nearby, which would be pretty awesome. So you will see some warning signs as you come in, just because of the different light you will see. So we do also have another sign that talks about no flash photography, just wanting to keep everyone on their 2 feet would be awesome. So this will be here for a few months, I think, Lee?
Yeah, it's going to be closing in September because obviously we have to get ready for the Ancient Greece exhibition, which will be coming to this space afterwards. So yeah, only with us for a few months, but about mid-September this will be closing up.
Yeah, so a good idea to come on down, especially for Kennedy. If you haven't come into Kennedy yet, come into Kennedy. You can also come into Yidaki as well. So we hope to see you all soon. Thanks for joining me, Lee.
No worries, my pleasure, Sarah.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Now, not only do we have this fantastic new exhibition, we've got some things going on in the atrium, Gandale atrium, in fact. Ignore what I say in this next cross, but we have a rather interesting old vehicle. But here, we got something new going on in the hall today. It's great to have new things in here.
It's very nice to have new things in the atrium.
Yes,
it is
the atrium.
In the atrium.
Gandale atrium.
Gandale atrium.
I think I should get the name really right.
Yeah, got to get the name right. Absolutely got to get the name right.
That is a Sakis. Something like that.
Some
anyway.
Yeah.
Digress,
Yes, we thought that we would show you just a small change that's happened in the atrium in the last week. Simon, what do we have here?
No, this is not my latest vehicle. Yeah, we have Bedford truck. Now you might say, what have we got this rusty old truck here for? It's got a really fascinating history going back to the Wave Hill walkout back in 1966. And that's when it started. And you probably know a little bit about that part of Australian history where Aboriginal people basically went on strike from the Wave Hill. Just trying to think of the name of the place. It's called Wave Hill
Station.
I think that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Yes. So, unionist at the time, Brian Mannings, heard about their walkout, their strike, and he thought to himself, "What can I do to help?" This is his truck. He basically loaded up with 3 tons of supplies and drove some 800 kilometres out to Wave Hill back in '66, which was a really rough old road. Barely call it a road.
Yes, I suspect you were like this a lot of the way.
Apparently it was quite a journey to get there. And he took supplies out to the strikers at the time. And in fact, over the next 7 years, he averaged going out there 2 or 3 times a year to take supplies out to them, support their push for equal pay, or pay at the time. The workers were not really paid at all. So yeah, it was a really interesting part of our history. I have put a link into the Sway to tells you a little bit more about the truck and Brian Manning's. It's a really fascinating part of our history. But if you come and have a look at the hall, it's, as you can see from some of this, atrium. I must be a bit of a dinosaur going back there.
I think it's that video that we watched on YouTube, which there's a link to.
Yes.
That's taken us back in time, and you're back into this.
I'm willing to accept any excuses. But yeah, no, it's really an interesting story. So if you don't know too much about it, check it out.
Okay. And now here is Amanda and Kate to tell you about what they're doing next week.
Pippi? I know Yidiki. Oh, yeah.
And we just got, I was saying that got some filming of Simon playing a teach in Yidiki. Oh, nice. That's very nice.
That's pretty cool. Don't feel me when I've got fumble fingers. I'm more nervous in front of the camera. Stop it.
So at any point, you can...
Kate,
we're so close
Amanda,
to my ear.
what are you doing?
Hello.
Hi everyone.
What are we doing, Kate?
We're making boxes.
And more boxes.
Boxes for dioramas.
So,
Yep, go on.
we miss you volunteers because guess who's doing prep?
Mandarin cake. We need help.
Help! Come back soon.
So kids this holidays are making dioramas to connect with the Kennedy collection. So they're making their own gallery display in a box.
So we have
Oh, she's off.
a big box for a diorama, or we've got little boxes, and this is a very small example. So looking at the idea of collecting. And we had another one. Where's the other one?
In there.
So lots of fun.
And lots of materials.
Lots of materials.
Lots of materials.
Lots of boxes to fold. Because they come
Flat fact.
flat. Miss you.
Come join us. We've even got a chill out afternoon activity.
Look on the
Limited
webpage.
numbers. It should be a lovely time.
Cool.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
I've got to keep
Thanks.
holding, Kate. What are you up to? 159.
That's it for another week or so.
For this time?
Yeah, we managed to get back outside. Weather's been kind to us.
Just for this brief period of time.
Even though I'm feeling a little bit on the cool side.
Yes, it is. It is quite chilly right now.
Yeah.
Don't quite have my jacket on, but I probably could have actually.
Actually, it's really tropical. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
But, it's been really great to talk to you all again, bring you some exciting new things. We've had a great few weeks, been interviewing potential new volunteers for the enterprise, which has been really interesting. We've got some great people that are really interested in doing that.
Yes, yeah, and I think we just had a discussion this morning about recruiting some more education volunteers. Because I think term 3 for education sounds like, well, assuming that everything, settles a bit, that it's going to be super busy.
Yes, so look out for term 3.
Yes. Yeah, that's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so, Anyway.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Karen. As always, it's a pleasure to be with you.
To working with you. And we'll see you next time.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Do I look beautiful? Excellent.
Sound check, 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 check. 1, 2,
Check.
1, 1. Okay, in 5,